Good morning, esteemed ladies and gentlemen, and the loyalists, supporters, knights, and everyone else I haven't mentioned. Consider yourself mentioned. Now I'm going to ask a very, very important and serious question. Who is your leader? Now, if no one was out there and didn't even have to think of that answer and just said you are, correct. Now it's the 12th of the 4th, 2026, and the time is 14:31 or 2:31 p.m. A couple of videos I do sometimes get the PMs and AMs wrong, but you get the gist of things. And as I said, who is your leader? And that is correct. Sitting right in front of you guys on the throne, the solar throne, Solar Jaguar Emperor. And here for the greater good. Now, if you don't feel it now, don't worry about it. That's fine. You don't force anything. I don't force anything. You just go with the flow. When you resonate and so forth, and it hits you, it will come into you like that. I am intent, pulsing, and enchanting. And I do my job as an emperor, and what an emperor basically does. It's pretty simple. I connect with the Wolferer and the telic energies and connect with the earth so earth and peoples can prosper. All the plants, living plants, all the living entities and beings on planet Earth will flourish when it's all connected up. And as I say, we go through the vertical big shift. And these are all being entrapped, as I said, in the horizontal energies. Pedantic just came to me like that. That's the word I couldn't think of before, and that's what I said. I get a bit pedantic sometimes, and that word just could not flow in, and that's all about being brain fogged and just a mental block. Unfortunately, what this horizontal energy grid does. That's why we are here to protect. And the selfless service to lift you guys up to your higher selves. And as I say, we don't force anything on anyone. We just let it take its natural flow of cause and effect, isn't it? And let the ripple effect go out there, the ripples. And I put my divine unconditional love out there, and it's all about divine timing. It's all happening. All we do is just sit now. It's just a happening thing. It's not even a waiting process. It's just a happening thing. And then you just let it all happen slowly. As I say, you don't force anything. I just sit here as a spiritual, physical, and mental and material solar white wizard. Yes, we exist in flesh and blood, and just let the process do its work and trust in the process. And as I say, if anyone does their research and looks in the history of everything, well, boom, boom, it all takes effect. Because then it dawns on you guys, and you come into your own realization, into my reality and realm of goodness, new earth, higher frequencies, higher vibrations. And don't worry if it hasn't hit or flowed into you now. It will. Just give it time and do the right things. As I say, you follow by my command and my instructions. That's for the greater good. So we knock all these, you all know about the dark satanic rituals. The governments, and not all, it's some. Not all, but some. Need to be taken care of. They need to have accountability for what they've done in their dark masses and cave-ins or covens and occults. They need to be held accountable. Don't ask me why they went that way, because they stole it. They stole it off our white spiritual nobility, and they couldn't have the spirituality of it all, connecting with the Most High and the angels like I do. You can't, it all comes naturally. As I said, you can't force anything. Everything naturally comes, and that's what they've done. They've tried to force stuff onto you guys through their dark satanic rituals so they can control you guys in those lower frequencies, what I've been saying, and they trap you there and enslave you. You're enslaved. Kumbaya was a thing with I think it was this Africans being slaves, the slave traders at that time. That's what they sing that song. I think it was in the late 1800s, and that's, you're resonating with it now because I've heard a lot of people say, yes, Kumbaya. And it's about being enslaved. Look into it. Look into it. As I said, I speak the golden truth. I come to help and assist and support all you guys out there, as an emperor does. And we just let it flow. Go with the divine flow. Divine flow of energy through the energy grid. I'm connected to it all. Everyone's connected. You just got to go with the flow. Go with the flow and do your jobs. As I say, all those crowns out there with all the police out there and military, that crown is a spiritual crown. That is the crowning and the grounding and back to the Most High. It is a bloody privilege to have that crown. So start serving who you should be serving and who your true golden leader is. Solar Jaguar Emperor. It's a no-brainer. It's pretty straightforward. All ties in. Anyway, a divine love and hugs, and unconditional love and hugs out there. Let it all flow out. Don't force anything, because it will come to you like that, and that's how it's supposed to be. How it just came to me. And I just gradually took it in through over the years and accepted. It's all about acceptance, surrendering, and put your achievements out there, acknowledging everything. And we have victory. And don't ask why, because we are conquerors. And the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, and irreversible. Because we got the pure divine light energy of truth. He's flowing freely now. And I think, go back into Belgium. I looked at something last night of great concern. And the Penfold ring over there, and the government of the day, which you'll find most government, not all, but some governments are supporting the pedophilia and human traffic racketeering. They're scammers. They're just scum of the earth. They're going to pay, and they'll pay, as I say, a terrible, terrible friggin' price on what they've been doing. And the ones, as I say, out there, well, the fantastic folks, got nothing to worry about. We're only after the bad, evil ones. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go out, rout them out, arrest them all, and they'll be held accountable for their dark, satanic, worshipping masses, invoking demons, you name it, whatever they've been doing, they get thrown into the fire and brimstone, basically, okay? But this is what we're here to do. And by God's grace and by God's favour, we're here to help and assist and support. Okie dokie. Alright, what are we going to do today? A card reading, aren't we? We're back, itchy nose, up in the safe haven of Kalula Cove Coast, near Rainbow Beach, Rainbow Serpent, songlines. Well, that got rid of them all, didn't it? All the dark entities are gone. And you're sitting before the Solar Jaguar Emperor. And who is your leader? And that is very, very good. If the answer was, say, well, you are, or I know who my leader is, Solar Jaguar Emperor. And we normally just put the universal and imperial before that, but I like to just stick with the simple things, Solar Jaguar Emperor. That's why SJE, abbreviated. Okay, it's all good, guys. It's all good. What we're going to do at this immediate time, as I said, they're important and serious questions to ask oneself, and that what I do put out there, who is your leader, because I must know on how we're travelling, how things are going. Now, I just walk around the street. The first gifts I've had was, what is your surname? And bang, that came back to me. Now, I've just walked out there on the street and said, who is your leader? And without a doubt, they've said, you are. And these are gifts. They're divine gifts. Universe. This is how the universe communicates with us. And as I say, hunky-dory, I just put it all out there. I lay it all on the table. There is nothing need to be hidden anymore. Especially that dark, insidious shit they're doing. Not all, but some in government departments, bureaucratic departments. They're everywhere. In corporations. It is ill. It is ill, makes you ill, makes you sick. But we're going to have justice. Because as everyone knows now, you're resonating with me with the capital J, and that capital J is for justice. And justice will be served on a platter, as they say. Alright, so what we do here, we'll go, as I said before, cards. As I said, that bloke over in Belgium in 1996, what are we talking about? 24 plus another 25 years. Well, it's almost 50 years ago, and this dark, insidious stuff is still going. It's still happening. Now, Jimmy Savile over there in England, Rolf Harris over there, he was an Australian. I mean, don't be surprised at all on who you see is involved in all this darkness. There are no surprises. You know, it's not a coincidence you see these names either, because they've been doing these incidences. Indilism. Things to make you go, Things to make you go, And things to make you go, Intent, pulse, receptivity. Get with the program. Start aligning with oneself on the frequencies, high vibrations. And let's start getting out of this mess we're in, which they say it's chaos and anarchy, they've purposely done, or did, or have done, to control the masses. We are conquerors. Alright, what numbers have the universe got to say? 1551. Hold your vision. Hold the vision. And as I said, it's all about having confidence, ambition, being active. You got to get active, like I have. And don't care what anyone thinks, because they're not in they're not in that frequency. Don't even tell them to go away. You just walk away from those people. It's not their fault. If you don't know, you don't know. It's no one's fault. It's how you've been manipulated, brainwashed. This MK Ultra is pretty full on, and they're trying to ground you down in those lower frequencies. What do you think they've got you in cities for? All that concrete they put down on the ground, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia can't breathe. She's suffocating. So all your crops are going to start going pretty shortly, because there's no emperor connected to the earth, letting it all flow, the divine flow of everything. So all that concrete stops you guys from grounding yourself also. You can't ground yourself. That's why you're disorientated and have headaches and all these other sicknesses that goes on out there. They've trapped you in cities where you can't ground yourself. You've got to go out in the country, at least try and ground yourself, take your shoes and flip-flops off, what we call thongs in Australia, and ground yourself with Mother Gaia. And as I said, it's all about balancing, centering yourself and grounding yourself. And that is why you're trapped in cities without any grounding. Everything is orchestrated and planned by the evil dark side. Everything. Crisis after crisis. They trap you guys. And you're slaving you, so now you don't even have a house. You won't own a car. You won't own anything. Everything will be leased or rented. And you'll have to work your entire lives. And I'll just throw you on the rubbish heap, I guess, when you're about 50. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. This is what we bring. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Got to be brave. Got to be brave. As I said, surrender. Surrender to the Most High and just go with the flow. Do your astrology. Do your numerology. Get to know who your authentic identity is, which they've taken from you through a birth certificate. They've stolen everything to trap you guys. Take away the sovereignty of all. And they've created a false sovereignty. Artificial. Everything's artificial. Nothing is authentic. Everything is artificial that they've created. Houses. The land. It was held by an emperor or a lord or so forth with spiritual connections. And then they took that office or stole it and boom, created real estate so they could sell it to you guys and trap you and make money off you. Give you loans, bank loans. It's all evil. It's all evil, and all you got to do is just awake. And it's the greatest mass awakening, and it's unstoppable, inevitable, and irreversible. Because it's all about your spiritual connections. The being side. As I explained before, the being side, your spiritual. And your connection with everything. Cosmos, universe, planetary, or planetary. And Mother Gaia. Connection with Mother Gaia. The Wolfera. And the Telluric. Or Telluric. All those energy grid lines. Ley lines. They're all energy grids. You've got to connect with it all. And that's where your prosper comes from. Your prosperity and vitality. And fertility. Got to get with the program, guys. No good just sitting and watching. Got to become active. Active. And as I say, we all rally around each other. We all do our jobs because it's all for a reason, for meaning and purpose. Know your function, know your mission. And that all goes back to your authentic identity. Okay, 1919. And don't force. Let everything just go with the flow. Let it all just become naturally organic flows. Cycles. Karma. It's a warning. It's a warning. Because we're going to have judgment. It's a warning to the dark evil ones. I'd be packing me bags and going now. Because we're coming for you. We're coming for the dark, evil darkness. Insidious critters, creatures, monsters, and demons. Because it's time for changes, transformation, and rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. See how it all aligns? You cannot force things. It's all connected. Synchronicities. Synchronicities are playing out big time now. It's a big happening thing. Synchronicities. And that just says, it reads it all. Don't force things. Learn your lessons so they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. 1515. The big break. Innovation. Focus. Creation. Progress. Forward. Movement. Stills. And goals. Trust in the process. Get with the program. An opportunity, help, extra cash or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. Passion. Releasing. Surrender. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Why? Because I am capable of making big things happen. For the Master Builder 22. The frequency 112233. All divine energy flowing out there big time now. Big time. Because it's all about divine timing. (0440). The gut feeling. See if you get that gut feeling. As I say, who is your leader? And your gut feeling straight away, you don't even have to think of it and just go bang. You are on the right track. Not a problem. Because it's all about your confidence too, isn't it? And shredding the ego. Let the ego go. And I said your obsessions and your addictions, release it all. Surrender all that dark, insidious stuff. And you grasp and go with the golden light. Gospels. Start reading the Bible again. Start connecting. Yes, it's a good story, but it's a true golden story. It's a great book to read. intuition, and that's another thing they do, this dark evil government. As I said, not all. It's all betrayal and treachery. Darkness, dark, dark, dark. We rout it out. We arrest them all, hold them all accountable for their dark, insidious actions, and they pay a price for that. We have judgment because we have justice. From in fire and brimstone. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Said this all before. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Bring a lot of value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your ass. Remember, 3 is a crowd, but 3 is a good crowd too, because remember, it's a 3, Holy Trinity. Father, the Son, and Holy Ghost, that's a 3. As I said, this dark, insidious stuff has debunked a lot of stuff, saying things aren't true because they're brainwashing you, and they turn things into myths, mythology, and legends, and they say they don't even exist. I'm the Pendragon, and I sit right before you on my throne. So there's one big lie they're telling you straight away, isn't it? Lies and dark, deep web of deceptions they put in your heads and brainwash you and manipulate you. That's why, get in your higher frequencies, tune into this channel I put on YouTube, which is the Sanctuary Pursuit of Truth, 4-T, and you're protected, and you feel safe, because you are safe, because this is what we do. And we got much, much, much celestial, terrestrial, torrential, extraterrestrial beings, aliens. They're all here to protect planet Earth going into the new Earth, because yes, it's a living, breathing system we live in, and she's all a part of it. She's ready to shift, the big shift, change, transformation. Hopefully it's all going to be done by 2057. And yes, there will be a lot left behind, but the majority of us will align. You'll align to your authentic identities and go up into your higher frequencies and higher vibrations. And yes, we'll all be going there. Most, not all. Remember, those dark ones, they get held accountable for their dark actions first. That's what it's all about. Redemption too, isn't it? Anyway, move right along. We'll go into the tarot cards. Just embrace, surrender, embrace, intent, pulse, receptivity. The Chariot, Justice with a capital J. As I say, there's important, the moons came out, the moon too. My third deacon's come into play now. The third deacon in Scorpio come into play. The sun, Ra, Rasputin, Ra, the sun card. The sun card. Any questions you want to ask and resonate? You're resonating, you're in the correct affirmations, frequencies. All about aligning to one's astrology. Align all those planets up. And, this is a wowzer, magician. This is big wowzer cards. The Kana cards, they're all Chariot, moon, the sun, the magician. It's all aligning. It's all aligning. And belief. It's all about belief, one's perception, and grounding yourself. As I said, the planet Earth, a lot of you are so out of whack because you're living in cities where there is no grounding. Park, go to a park, and as long as you can get the sun on you. Ra. Heliopolis. It's a word I had to correct myself in ancient Egypt. Heliopolis. Heliopolis, is that the word? The strength card and the world card under it. And the Eight of Pentacles. This is wow. This is wow's card. They're all Arcana cards. All Arcana cards. The Chariot. Seventh Chariot. Which aligns with the throat chakra. The moon aligns with the third eye chakra. The sun aligns with your solar plexus. Magician will align with the throat chakra. And ground yourself with the world. Ground yourselves. Ground yourselves. You haven't been grounded for so long. And then the strength, the solar plexus chakra. Okay, let it begin. And so it begins. Okay, so trust in the process, discipline of willpower and control. The Chariot, Cancer, it's a moon card. Look at it, bringing in the Egyptian cards. For the greater good. Intent, pulse, receptivity. Enchanting. Enchant. Enchanting. Enchant. And abracadabra. The Chariot indicates transportation and is also associated with journeys, representing movement or change. It will success through effort, overcoming obstacles and having strong willpower. Got to be strong, got to have strength. This is what we've been saying. And confidence. Have confidence in oneself. No ego, but cast the ego. Dark shadow ego. Cast it out. 18. That's why it's my Scorpion card. And it resonates with my birth date number. 18. And what's 8 and 1? It's a 9. See, it's all, the readings is... It's all been planned and mapped out before we even got here. That's what your blueprint is. And you run with it. Go with the flow. Represents the dark and hidden parts. No more hidden stuff anymore. All shall be unveiled. All this darkness is being unveiling as we speak. As I said, it's taken some time since 96 to now, and we're still going after these evil bastards. Pisces, Neptune. The moon represents your negative emotions, restlessness and fear. Cast it all out. Be gone. You have the moon. Embrace the moon for transformation. It also symbolises daydreaming in the subconscious mind, trance states, hallucinations, and don't ignore reality. Go with reality, our realms, our sovereignty. Remember, yous have been hoodwinked by the darkness, and it's all been illusions, smoke and mirrors, and artificial things they've programmed you with. That's why you got to come over to our program for the greater good. The sun card, get heaps of sun too. Heaps of sun's good for you. Energy from the sun, Ra. R-A. The sun, happiness and joy in a short period of time. Remember, timelessness. Timelessness was also, well, time was created by man too. Another enslaving system they built. Leo sun. The sun represents vitality, enthusiasm, and energy, with bright vision and the help of noble people. Noble people. Noble people. Noble people, because we got the magician. Alchemical force. That's where my force comes from if I want to need force. It's alchemical force. Intent. Pulse. Receptivity. Enchanting. Beautiful. Good start. Everything is ready. Everything is ready. Everything's put on the table. We're ready to go. And it's number one, the magician. Virgo, Gemini, Mercury, communication card. Communication. The magician communicates and guides the elements between heaven and earth. Vertical energy, vertical. The vertical golden, the golden light energy. Which brings him infinite energy. It's infinite. Your energy is infinite. It's the good energy, the golden energy. Everything is ready. The magician begins his new plan, which will lead to success. Solar Jaguar Wizard. Intent. Pulse. Receptivity. Enchanting. The greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable. Inevitable. Irreversible. Abracadabra. Peoples. No brainer. The world. Arcana cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to draw another one just to be with the 7. The 7 rays of light. Okay, it's a yes card. The world is the state of perfection, the realization, implementation of ideals or significant success and happiness. To 21, it's a 3. The world, Capricorn and Saturn. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ah, it's all happening, it's all happening. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And strength card again, the strength. Remember? Infinity. What's above his head? He's all know. One of my favourite numbers is 8 too. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3, 6, 9. 1, 3, 5. 7. And then 10. 10 is the whole number, wholeness, completion. It's all happening. It's all happening. Strength is endlessly fascinating, and women can represent strength, resilience, and strength from the heart, overcoming difficulties with willpower and bold action. Remember the yin and the yang? The balance, your male, female side. It's all a balancing act, isn't it? When you center yourself, balance, and ground yourself. Voila. Synchronicities. Synchronicities. All happening. In the strength card, the 8. Things to make you go, That's good, because we're on the right timeline. Divine timing, divinity, infinity energy. Surrender yourselves. And it's all good. It's all good. Actualizing, visualizing, manifesting, fruition. It's all coming to fruition now. Synchronicities are happening big time. And if you look at my videos, as I say in the past becomes the present and the future. We are the future. And we're going to get through all this chaos because we restore order out of chaos. They create it, we fix it. Simples. Let's go in the Pharaoh cards and see what the Pharaoh cards have got installed for us today. See how these read. Those 5, I'll go through them again. Got the World card. The Magician. The Sun. All aligns with the Emperor. The Moon. Strength. Incredible, and you can't plan it, even if you wanted to plan it, even if you wanted to make it up. Can they do? The Sun and the Moon. And seeing is believing, and what you see, you say. Lovely Jobbly. Abracadabra. All coming into fruition with synchronicities, and this puts the frequency out there. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchanting. The Pendragon arises, and so do the masses, the people, the populace. All gone according God's plan, God's glory, and God's kingdom. And we just go with the flow. We just go with His plan. Put all these in different. So that's, as I say, God in the universe works in mysterious ways. Alchemical force, abracadabra, synchronicities, presto, voila. Let's just seal it with a couple of nice crystals, the quartz and the amethyst. Pulse, intent, receptivity, enchanting, the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, and irreversible. Abracadabra. And there's it. Everyone knows out there the Solar Jaguar Emperor, and I answer to the Most High. That's my divine right. Name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Take care out there, peoples. Stay safe. You've tuned in, and I've transmitting and casting out, and I receive and surrender. 4-T channel, the Sanctuary, Pursuit, Truth. Toodaloo for now.